Join me as I take on the challenge of breaking free from the grip of narcissistic abuse trauma bonding. Narcissistic abuse and trauma bonding. Two terms that are often used to describe the toxic relationships that can hold us captive for far too long. Many people struggle to break free from these harmful relationships, and today we're going to dive into the reasons why. If you're one of them, know that you're not alone, and there's hope for a way out. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a cycle of emotional dependency on someone who's supposed to care for you, but instead brings you down? That's trauma bonding, and it's a clever tactic used by narcissists to keep you under their control. When you're in a relationship with a narcissist, you may feel like you're walking on eggshells, never knowing when they'll lash out at you or throw a tantrum. This constant state of anxiety and fear creates a bond between you and the abuser, making it difficult to leave because your brain is wired to respond to the abuser's needs, not your own. You may feel a strong emotional connection to the abuser, even though they're treating you poorly. This is because your brain is releasing chemicals like oxytocin, dopamine, and adrenaline, which create a sense of attachment and excitement. It's like being hooked on a drama-filled soap opera, and the abuser is the star of the show. Trauma bonding is a coping mechanism that develops as a response to the trauma you're experiencing. Your brain is trying to make sense of the chaos and find ways to survive, even if that means staying in the relationship. But here's the thing, you don't have to stay stuck in this cycle of abuse. Recognizing the signs of trauma bonding is the first step towards breaking free. Some common signs include feeling responsible for the abuser's emotions, constantly trying to please them, and feeling anxious or depressed when you're not with them. When you're in a relationship with a narcissist, you may feel like you're losing your sense of identity, like you're disappearing into their world. That's because narcissists are masters of manipulation, and they'll stop at nothing to get what they want. They'll use tactics like gaslighting, projection, and emotional blackmail to control your every move. They'll make you doubt your own sanity and make you feel like you're the crazy one. But you're not crazy, you're just being manipulated. I remember the moment when I realized I was stuck in a trauma bond with someone. It was like a light bulb went off in my head, and I saw everything clearly for the first time. I realized that I was living in a state of constant fear, always walking on eggshells, never knowing when the other shoe would drop. I realized that I was sacrificing my own happiness and well-being to make the other person happy. And in that moment, I knew I had to break free. It wasn't easy, but I took that first step towards healing, and I've never looked back. The moment of realization may be different for everyone, but it's often a turning point in the healing process. It's the moment when you realize that you deserve better, that you deserve to be treated with love and respect.